What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, let's continue our discussion about Revit 2022 for architecture. So after we learn how to place some parking components to our site model, so this time around, we're going to add some planting components, and then after that, we are going to create a schedule to determine the landscape counts. Okay, so I'm gonna open the site plan here from the project browser, just double click. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna show also the 3D view. So I'm going to select here the tile views. And just in case you don't have the tile views on your quick access toolbar, you can go to the view tab and then you can select here tile views, or you can just right click and then if you want, you can select add to quick access toolbar, so that it will be placed it here on your quick access toolbar. Another way is you can also type WT for the shortcut. All right. So to start with, I'm going to select here the massing and site. And then we go to the model site. So there's the site component. So let me just click first the tile view so that it will also show the 3D view. Okay. And for me to be able to have a bigger space, I'm going to combine the properties and then the project browser. So I'm going to drag the properties and then combine it to my project browser. Okay, so it's now combined. So I have the properties, I have the project browser. Okay, so I'm just going to turn on or select the properties here. Okay, so from the model site, I'm going to select site component. I'll click this one. And then from the properties, you can see that I am using the RPC3 deciduous red ash 25 feet. All right, so I'll be using this one and then I'm going to place it here on my site model. So let's say, for example, I'm going to place one here and then you can see it now on the 3D view. So for now, it shows just as my tree here shows a simple model, but the appearance of that will show if you are going to render the 3D view, or let me just cancel the tool by selecting modify. If you change the visual style here quickly to realistic, so you will be able to see the material of that 3D model, just like that. Or of course, if you want to see it more nicely, you need to render the view. Okay? But I'm just gonna change my view to shaded view so that it's not too slow. Or if your computer is not that great, if you keep on using realistic, sometimes your model becomes slower, especially if the project is quite big. So that's why I usually just use here shaded view or hidden line. Okay, I seldom use realistic. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna add some more site components or plants or trees. So I'm gonna select site component and then from the properties, so let's say I'm gonna use here honey locust. So I click that one and maybe I'm gonna place two here or three of that here. There you go. And then I'm gonna place another some Japanese cherry tree. So let's say I'm gonna put it here. One, two, three, four, five. And some more trees like maple tree. So let's say I'm gonna put one here. Then you can still select that and then you can move. Okay, and then I can copy this one. There you go. Oops. Okay, so let me add some more. Then how about Scarlet Oak? I'm gonna place all of this here. And I'll just select modify. And there you go. So as you can see, it's now placed here on our model. Now, let's say, for example, you want to crop your 3D view. So there is no section box showing here on our 3D model. So that's why what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the bulb here. And then you can see here the box, the section box. You can unhide that. And then you can turn off the reveal hidden elements mode. And then you can crop the view if you want, just like that. You can move up because sometimes it crops our 3D model. Okay, so if you're done with the section box, you can now click again the section box. You can right click that and then you can hide that in view elements. There you go. So it's now hidden again. Now again, if you want to change the visual style, you can check out how it looks like. So that's the 3D view. So there you go. Okay, so basically that's how you add some parking, or I mean some site components to your model, some plants and trees. Now the next thing that we're going to do is, let's say for example, I want to know the landscape counts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a schedule. So to do that, I'm going to right click the schedules on my project browser. And then after that, I'm going to look for new schedule quantities. Select that one. And then let's look for plants. Okay, so that's the one. So planting, and then we can change here the name. So I will call this landscape schedule. And then I select here OK. And then after that, so let's look for the name of the plant type. Double click. And then you also double click the count here. So double click count. There you go. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna go to the sorting grouping. Let's sort it by type. I do not want that to be itemized. Uncheck that. And then let's go to the formatting. On our type here, we're gonna change the heading. So instead of type, I want to show plant name. So plant name, and then select OK. And there you go. So there's now our schedule. As you can see, you'll be able to determine the landscape counts. Let's say in our case, the planting. Okay, so we have 3 honey locust, 6 cherry, red ash 1, red maple 5, and 3 scarlet oak. Okay, so let me just click again the tile view so that it shows my landscape schedule, my floor plan, and then my 3D model. Okay, so that's it. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.